The hair transplant industry is $1 billion business, but what if I told you the real breakthrough isn't relocation, it's regeneration? We're talking stem cells, hair cloning, dormant follicles coming back to life, and for black men dealing with thinning, keloids, or failed grafts, this might be the biggest shift we've ever seen. Hey, what's going on, everybody? So today, I'm going to be showing y'all something a little different. Usually, I'm showing you my routine, my washing process, getting the waves spinning, or the beard saw. But today, we need to talk about the future. We're going to be talking about why the old way of fixing hair loss, taking it from the back and moving it to the front, is pretty much on its way out. You know, hair loss in our community, it hits different. Whether it's male pattern baldness, or for the ladies dealing with traction alopecia from the braids and the protective styles. It's emotional, and for years, the science just wasn't looking at us. They weren't studying how our hair curls underneath the skin, but that's changing. We're gonna break down stem cell research, follicle regeneration, and why this new tech is actually designed to work with our texture, not against it. So if you're worried about thinning, or you just wanna know what's coming down the pipeline, so you don't waste money on a surgery you might not need, stick around. Let me go ahead and break this down for you guys. I've had a lot of people ask me, why not just get a transplant if the hairline goes back? And here's the thing, standard transplants, they use a tool to punch out the hair follicle from the back of your head. For straight hair, that follicle is like a straight line, easy to grab. But for us, our hair is curly underneath the skin too. It's shaped like a C or a hook. So when a straight surgeon's tool goes in, there's a high chance it just slices right through the root. It's called transection. Basically, they try to move the hair, but they kill it in the process. You pay all that money, go through all that pain, and the graft doesn't take. And another thing too, scar tissue on melanated skin is different. We are prone to keloids. We heal differently, so the risk is just higher. That's why this new technology is so important. It's not about moving hair anymore. It's about leaving the hair where it is and telling it to get back to work. You know, it's a completely different mindset. We aren't trying to relocate the population. We're trying to fix the soil. So let's get into the heavy hitter, stem cell therapy. Now, I'm not a scientist, but I've done the research so I can explain it simply. Scientists have figured out that even when you go bald, the follicle isn't actually dead. It's just sleeping. It's dormant. It's like when you're in the gym, right? If you stop training, the muscle shrinks. It doesn't disappear, it just atrophies. It's the same with your hair. There are these things called dermal papilla cells. These are the bosses. They tell the hair to grow. In balding scalps, these cells pretty much stop talking. They go quiet. The new tech, and this is what's crazy, is figuring out how to inject signals into the scalp that scream, "Wake up," to those cells. Why does this matter for black hair? Because it doesn't matter if your hair is curly, coily, straight, or wavy. The signal is the same. This bypasses the whole issue of the curved root. We don't have to dig the root out and risk cutting it. We just have to wake it up. And it's been great seeing some of the early results coming out of these trials. They're seeing regeneration in scar tissue too. So for my guys who might have bumps on the back of their neck or scarring from old clippers, this is actually offering hope where transplants couldn't do anything. But wait, it gets even crazier. We have to talk about hair cloning, or what they call hair multiplication. The biggest problem with transplants right now is that you only have so much hair on the back of your head to move. If you're completely bald, you don't have enough donor hair to cover the top. You run out of supply. So pretty much, scientists are working on a way to take just a tiny biopsy, maybe a couple of hairs from the back of your head, and put them in a lab, and they clone them. They multiply the cells, so they turn 50 hairs into 5,000 hairs. Then, they inject those cultured cells back into your scalp. I guess that's all that matters, right? Unlimited hair. It sounds like sci-fi, but this is what companies like Stimson Therapeutics and others are working on right now. For the black community, this is massive because density is everything for us. If you're trying to get 360 waves, you need density. If you're trying to rock an afro, you need density. This tech basically says we can make as much as you need. And because it's your own cells, your body isn't going to reject it. It's going to grow out with your texture, your curl pattern, your DNA. No more looking like a doll's head because the surgeon didn't know how to angle the graft. And I want to address the ladies too, or guys with braids. Traction alopecia. That's when the hair is pulled too tight and it scars the follicle. Historically, doctors said once it's scarred, it's gone. But this regenerative medicine is showing that we might be able to heal the environment of the scalp itself. If we can use stem cells to regenerate the skin and the tissue around the follicle, we might be able to bring edges back that we thought were gone forever. It's not just about male pattern baldness, it's about hair health, period. So the future is looking bright, but that tech is still a few years away from being on every corner. But y'all know me, I'm all about what we can do right now to keep the foundation strong. While we wait for the science, you have to maintain what you have. That's why I use my Ocean View hair care products, specifically the Juice Boost and the Growth Oil. It's all about keeping that scalp moisturized, reducing inflammation, and giving your follicles the best environment to thrive in today. I've been using it and it's been great. It keeps the hair soft, manageable, and healthy. If y'all haven't, definitely like and subscribe to the channel. We have a lot of hair growth tips, a lot of hair growth content, 360 wave content, and yeah, we look forward to interacting with y'all. So thank you for your time.